In this video, I'm going to be going over a blueprint to success on YouTube that I just created. It's extremely simple. There are only 3 different steps that you need to follow if you want success on YouTube. And this blueprint can apply to literally anyone, no matter who you are. If you have never touched YouTube before, you've never made a video, never done anything, this will still apply to you and it will still help you. And even if you are already successful on YouTube, I think this blueprint can still apply to you and can still help you out a lot. If you don't know who I am, my name is Quishy, and I have been doing YouTube for probably around 6 or 7 years. Yes, 6 or 7. That's when I uploaded my first video. Here is the channel that you're watching this video on. I've had a decent amount of views on my videos. I've had over 1.5 million views on this channel. Then here's my other channel that I monetized, and I have a video that got 2.2 million views, a couple other videos with around 100k, 52k subscribers, 3 million views total on this channel. And then there's another channel that I've also monetized. So I'm not saying that all to brag or anything. I don't really give a shit. I'm just saying that to kind of give credibility to me so that you know that I know what I'm saying. I'm not going to be giving generic advice in this video. I am going to be giving the exact advice that you need to have success on YouTube, no matter who you are. And also, I'm not like a super huge YouTuber. I haven't had a ton of success. You know, my numbers, I've gotten a good amount of views, but I'm not like a super famous YouTuber who forgot what it is like to start from scratch. So I think that can also help that I'm not like the biggest YouTuber ever. Also, there are going to be timestamps in this video if you want to skip to any of the steps if you have already been through them. But step 1 is the very basics. Step 1 is getting started on YouTube, and you only need 3 things for this. The first thing that you need is a recording software. The thing that I use for recording is OBS. Literally everyone uses that if you're on PC. I highly recommend it. There's basically nothing else that you should choose besides OBS. Just do OBS. There's a ton of tutorials that can tell you how to do it. It's really simple. That's all you need for recording. Then if you're on a phone, just use a screen recorder. Every phone has like a built-in screen recorder. So yeah. Or also alternatively, if you want to record your face, then just record it with your phone too. The next thing you need is an editing software. If you're on PC, just do DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is super incredible. I've been using it for the entire time. It's free too. You don't have to pay for it at all. You don't have to pay for OBS either. It's completely free. 90% of the features that you need are in the free version. I've never had to get the pro version at all. If you're on a phone, use CapCut. I'm an OG CapCut user as well. I used it way before it like blew up and everyone was using it. Not to flex, but I'm an OG CapCut user. It kind of sucks because now they like charge money for a ton of the features that used to be free, like back when I was using it. So that kind of sucks, but I think it's the best editing software on phone, period. It's definitely the best. The last thing you need is a mic. Your phone mic is incredible. So if you're editing and making videos on your phone, just use your phone mic. Or if you're on PC, just get a $10 mic from Amazon. I feel like just even cheap mics are really usually good quality, but just look at the reviews, find a good one that's like 10-15 bucks. That's really all you need to get started. A lot of people, they overcomplicate this and they really like stress about everything, and they think they need to make this really complicated. It's super easy. Just don't stress about it. You don't need the highest quality camera. You don't even need to film yourself or record yourself. You don't need to make these super complicated editing videos and all this crap. You don't need a super high quality mic. You literally just need the bare basics to get started. And the sooner you start, the better. The best time to start is now. So once you have everything you need to get started, the next step is to upload 100 videos as soon as physically possible. The hardest part of this is uploading your first video. If you can upload your first video, you are ahead of like 99% of people. So upload your first video, make it literally anything. It does not matter what this video is. You just need to upload your first video. That is the hardest part. Once you do that, the rest will come a lot easier. So after you upload your first video, then your next main goal is going to be to upload 100 videos as soon as possible. You want to experiment with these videos, okay? Try anything that comes into your mind, okay? Have fun with it. Play and enjoy yourself, and just experiment, okay? Don't feel the pressure that you need to make perfect videos, okay? Just experiment. And also gamble with your videos, because you never know, one of your videos could just blow up. A random video that you just make can just blow up. All right, it happens all the time. So just gamble on your videos. Don't try to play safe with your first 100 videos, okay? You can play safe later when you know what works and you know what's going on. For now, experiment and gamble, because nothing matters. You have nothing to lose at this point, okay? You don't have an audience. You don't have anyone. Nobody cares about you, okay? Sounds mean, sounds harsh, but it's true. Nobody cares about you. You are nothing. You are nobody. And that is very freeing in a way, because it means nothing matters. Your videos don't matter. Nobody cares. Upload whatever the hell you feel like. Your first videos will always suck, okay? Everyone's first videos will always suck. Your first 100 videos will be dog shit. They will be horrible. So get them out of the way as soon as you can. Get these first 100 videos out of the way. Don't expect anything from them. Don't expect them to even get a single view. Just upload 100 videos. That's your main goal. Your goal isn't to get views. Your goal is to upload videos, and get used to that process. Get used to the fact that they will always suck. There's no way you can escape that. Don't try and make perfect videos. Your first videos will be terrible, and that's okay. So as you upload more and more videos, you want to learn from every single video that you upload, okay? Take into account everything that happens with your videos, how well it performs, how many views it gets, whatever. But don't chase those views. Don't chase all that stuff yet, okay? Just focus on learning what works well, what does bad. Just learn. And repeatable content is gold. Repeatable content is literally the most valuable type of content you can find. So what exactly do I mean by repeatable content? Well, my favorite example of this that I always show off is Dream Minecraft Dream, because pretty much everyone knows who this guy is, but he found the secret to repeatable content, and he abused it and was extremely successful. So he was just uploading his random videos, and you can already see he already started doing repeatable content. This first video, he tried it again over here because it was successful. This cursed Minecraft video will trigger you. This cursed Minecraft Let's Play will trigger you. Okay, he's just using the same thing that did well and repeating it. He made multiple videos on these PewDiePie thing. Okay, he repeated this. He did this over and over because it was successful. Okay, so he was already doing this straight from the get-go. And then we all know what happened. Eventually he found the manhunt thing, and that was pure repeatable content right there. He just made the same video over and over with a slight variation each time. Those are all his most viewed videos. That's why he's famous. Look at Mr. Beast too. He uses a ton of these videos to survive 30 days on an island with your ex, win money. He has a lot of videos with do something with your ex. He has a lot of videos where you survive on an island. He has a lot of videos where you're chained to someone, where you're stranded somewhere, where people, celebrities, streamers, whatever, they fight for money. See, stranded on an island with your ex, stranded with your ex, whatever. He repeats the same types of videos over and over and over with a slight variation each time. So if you can find content like this, try it, because it's gold. You'll have a ton of success if you find repeatable content, because then you don't have to think of something new each time. You can just repeat the same video that you made. Now, here is a really big thing that can be a huge fucking mistake if you don't do this. And this has ruined several channels for me. Only post what you love, okay? Only post what you love. What do I mean by this? I mean only post something that you are passionate about and something that you could see yourself posting for years. Only post these kinds of videos. Don't just post something random. It's like a viral trend going on that you don't give a shit about, okay? don't do that, because maybe you'll get views, maybe the video will blow up, maybe it'll feel good in the moment, but guess what? Now that that video blew up, now that it got views, you are not going to be able to get views doing anything else, or it will be really, really hard to break out of that niche. Because once people subscribe, once a ton of people see a video that's on a certain topic, then that is what YouTube is going to recommend your other videos to. This is what has happened on all of my channels, and this has been the downfall of every single channel. So my most popular videos are like these short kind of commentary videos on usually like AI, or these were on the Angry Bird movie. And so I'm kind of trapped into these types of videos now, because on my channel I've been trying to kind of break out and try to make more educational YouTube content, and it's not really doing good. I've also tried to do like gaming videos and whatever. Those aren't doing good. The only ones that are doing good, commentary videos like this, commentary slop, those are the only ones that do good at my channel. And I don't really want to post videos like that. I don't really enjoy it, so I'm trying to break out, but it's really hard. So only post what you're actually passionate about, okay? Don't make the same mistake as me. Only post what you actually really want to, and you could see yourself posting it for a long time. Don't just upload something random that you don't care about, because you never know, that video could go viral and could get a ton of views, and then you're stuck. Next thing, steal everything, okay? And now I don't mean literally copy and paste someone's video, use their same exact script word for word, steal their thumbnail, whatever. I don't mean that. I mainly mean steal ideas from other people. If someone has a good idea, it's a good concept for something, and it does well, steal that idea. Nothing is original on YouTube. Everything is just somebody else's idea. Maybe it's changed a little bit in some way, but everything is just something else. You can never create something completely original. So just steal what works well. If you're in a certain niche, or you're making a certain type of videos, look at what the other people are making videos of in your same kind of style and steal those videos. You will have way more success if you do a proven format that you know is going to get views, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel and create your own things from scratch. I'm not saying you shouldn't try to do something new, because I definitely think that you should try and experiment. Like I said before, try all sorts of ideas that you have. But if you really want to have success, then stealing other people's ideas and changing them, coming up with a little twist or something, those are the videos that will perform the best, because people know what to expect from them, and they don't have to gamble on your video from not understanding what your video is about. Next is quantity over quality, and that might surprise some people. You might be like, oh no, I need to make the best videos possible because people want to watch really good videos, and I need to edit my videos like Mr. Beast and whatever. No, you don't. You don't need to edit your videos like Mr. Beast. You don't need them to be super high quality, especially for your first 100 videos. Just focus on quantity. Pump out as many videos as you can. If you can, I would try and tell you to do daily videos, okay? Try and do a daily video. Spend like an hour or two a day. It doesn't have to be a ton of time, but just make one video every day. And that's kind of what I tried to do on this channel. I definitely didn't reach that goal. I didn't make a video every single day, but I think it's a good goal to try and reach for. Obviously, I know not everyone can do that, but it's just kind of a way to try and get you to upload as much as possible. And that's what matters first on your channel. What matters most is building up an audience, trying a bunch of different ideas. The less time it takes you to make videos, the better. Not just saying upload random slop. It's just like AI slop or some crap. But I think quantity is much better, because you can experiment more. You can have more feedback way faster. You can learn way faster. You can improve way faster at uploading videos and creating videos. So don't focus on editing your videos. All you need are just cuts. Just cut your video. That's the only thing you need. Cut any boring parts out, any dead space. Watch your video back. If you get bored at a part, just cut that out. Anything unnecessary, just cut it out. That's all you got to focus on. You don't have to do something super high quality. And the final part of this section before we get to step 3 is focus 90% of your energy into the idea and the packaging. The content of the video itself does not really matter, okay? It's the idea and the packaging that matters most. The first 30 seconds of the video are by far the most important. If you can hook people in the first 30 seconds, then the rest of the video doesn't matter. It can be low quality, it can be shitty. But since you had a good idea, since you had good packaging, since you have a good 30 seconds, then you will be very successful. Your video will be very successful. And the way that you can come up with good ideas is, again, stealing from other people, stealing their ideas. You don't have to come up with something brand new that's nobody's ever done before. Just steal from other people, or you can combine different ideas with each other. So if you see something from Mr. Beast, you see something from Dream, then you can combine those together or something. Like here, let me just come up with a concept. Chained to a stranger. Okay, cool. Chained to someone. Okay, maybe what if you did like Minecraft Manhunt, but the speed runners are chained together and there's like 2 speed runners or something. I don't know, bro. Something like that. Okay, just combine different ideas from different people, and that can kind of give you a new idea. But you don't even have to do that. You can just straight up use the same exact idea as other people, and that'll be completely fine. Next is packaging. Focus really good on having a title and a thumbnail that really make people want to click. They really explain the premise of the video well. Okay, make sure the viewer understands exactly what the video is going to be about and they're not confused, because the more confused they are, the more likely they're just going to scroll by and not think about it. Okay, so package your video to where even a toddler or your grandma could understand what it's about. Make the video as widely appealing as possible so that anyone in the world could see the video and click on it and understand what it's about. Make it really intriguing. You know, there's a lot of ways you can make good packaging, but if you have a good idea, you have good packaging, you will be very successful. Your videos will do great. And if you have the most perfect video ever, you edited it incredibly well, but the idea is bad, the packaging is bad, then nobody's going to watch it. But if you have a shitty ass video, but the idea is wonderful, packaging is great, a ton of people will watch it. Next, we have the third and final step. Here we are, folks. Here we are. So at this point, you should have uploaded 100 videos and experimented with everything, found out a ton of stuff, and now you're ready for the final step. Lock the fuck in. Find what videos out of your 100 videos did best, which ones got the most views, which ones had the highest click-through rate, which ones had the most watch time, whatever. Analyze all of that, keep that in your mind. And then what you're going to do is you're going to niche down on whatever video was most successful. It doesn't just have to be one video, it can be multiple videos, whichever videos did the best. Niche down onto that, lock down onto that. And this is also where the repeatable content comes in, this thing right here. Because if you had a video that was repeatable content and it did really good, then guess what? You just found your niche, and you can now take that repeatable content and you can niche down on it and just blast out a ton of videos in that same exact style. So spam that same exact video over and over with a slight variation each time, a little bit of a difference, but basically it's the same exact thing. Spam that video over and over and over, but still you want to experiment every few videos. You want to try something new that's kind of similar, but it's not in that same exact style. You want to try something new because you can't just upload the same exact video forever. You should be experimenting with new things every once in a while, trying new things out, because eventually you might find another repeatable content idea that's even better than what you were doing before. If you keep experimenting. Most of the time the experiments are going to be duds. They're not going to work. They're not going to do as well, but there is a very small chance that that experiment will be better and will be like one of your best videos. Okay, so it's still important to experiment, but for the most part you want to be spamming the same concepts, same video over and over with a slight variation. And then when you find something that works, you want to try and increase the quality, but only when you know it works. This is when quality can come in clutch, because now that you know what titles do well, now that you know what thumbnails do well, what videos do well, the only other factor to change is the quality of the video. So this is where you want to start trying to learn how to edit more, edit for retention, try and keep people engaged with your videos. Now that you know it works, increase the quality. And honestly, you don't really have to do this if you don't feel like editing more than you have. You don't really have to do this. But if you want to increase the amount of views and success that you get, then when you find something good, increase the quality of it and invest more time into it now that you know it's a safe bet. Because the thing is, if you spend a ton of time making the most perfect high quality video, but it's on something that you don't know will be successful and you have no proven success, what is most likely is going to happen is that video is going to do terrible, and it's just going to do terrible. And then what's that going to feel like? It's going to feel horrible because you spent so much time creating this masterpiece of a video that you thought was going to be incredible, and then it fails miserably and does terrible. You spent days, maybe even weeks on this video, and it flops. So you're probably going to quit YouTube after that. That's what happened to me on one of my channels. I made this super highly edited, super good video. I thought it was going to be incredible. I thought it would be peak, but it did terrible. And I quit YouTube for a few months because I was so burnt out and I felt so terrible. So that's why we spam low quality videos, low effort videos that are super easy to make, because it's a lot easier to stay motivated if you're just spamming low quality, low effort videos that are super easy to make rather than a high quality video. But once you know something works, then you can definitely increase the quality. Also, here are some bonus tips for you since you made it to the end of the video. First one is YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Most people who start a YouTube channel or who want to be successful on YouTube, or anyone that has ever done YouTube, it has taken them a very long time to be successful. And that is because YouTube is a marathon. So treat it like it. Don't expect instant results. It's like if you want to go to the gym and you want to work out, you want to get a nice physique, whatever. If you set your main goal to be to get the physique, after a couple weeks, you're going to quit. Maybe even after a couple days, you're going to quit because you're focused on the physique, and the physique is going to take years to attain through consistency and from showing up and working out every single day. And so YouTube is exactly like that. You need to be consistent and you need to show up every day and upload to YouTube consistently over time, and then you'll see success eventually at some point. Now, it does differ for people, you know, maybe you could blow up randomly out of nowhere, like on your first upload, but you might as well win the lottery. Like, it's very rare for that to happen. The majority of people, they're going to spend weeks, months, even years to see success. So if you want to have instant success, you want to instantly go viral, that's all you care about is the views and the money, then YouTube is not for you. There's plenty of faster, easier ways to make money. Also, something to clarify what I was speaking about earlier, you don't need to upload a ton once you find something that works. So you know how I said volume and quantity is better than quality? Well, that's true for your first videos, your first 100 videos. I think you should focus on quantity way more than quality. But once you find a lot of things that work, that is when I think you need to try and focus more on the quality of the videos. Once you find stuff that work, you don't have to keep spamming a video every single day once you get to that point. But still, it's better to try and upload more videos and to try to cut out all of the unnecessary stuff. So in videos, you know, maybe there's like a little motion graphic you want to add, or like a little animation or something that you want to edit in. If it isn't necessary for the video, just don't do it, because it's going to be a waste of time. Because in the however many minutes you work on that, maybe it takes you like 30 minutes to make this whole animation that's like 2 seconds long that nobody's going to care about. And in those 30 minutes, you could have just been cutting up the video and focusing on more important things. So don't like hyper focus on quality unless you really, really want to. Main thing you want to focus on is just retention. So if it's something that you don't think is going to be that valuable, you don't think it's going to have a good return on investment, so like the time you invest into that thing, if you think it's not going to be worth it, then don't do it. But other than that, slowly you want to try and improve your quality more as you know it actually works, and you can slow down on pumping out a ton of videos. But I still think you should try and pump out as much as possible, as long as it doesn't detract from the quality. Next up is don't compare yourself to others. And this is a really hard thing to do, and it's something that I have struggled with too. You are not other people. You are yourself. You cannot replicate the success of other people no matter how hard you try. You cannot get the same exact results as someone else. So if you see a niche and it's like going viral and whatever, and you expect your video on the same topic to do the same as theirs, and then it flops and it doesn't get anything, and then you compare yourself to them and you're like, man, what do they have that I don't? What's going on here? Just don't do that. Don't compare yourself to other people. You see someone, their first video is perfect on their channel. They're having a ton of success. They're blowing up, whatever, on their first video. All of their videos are perfect. And then you're on your channel and you're like, well, I just have a bunch of random videos. My videos aren't that good. I wish I could be that good. I wish I didn't have all these random videos on my channel. Don't think like that, because there's a very high chance that this person has had a YouTube channel before the one that they're on, and they know way more than you. It's a very high chance. People don't just like blow up out of nowhere with no experience on their first video. Usually they have had experience before that. So don't compare yourself to other people. Even if they do blow up and it's their first video ever, it's extremely rare and you're not going to get the same results. So don't compare yourself to other people. Only compare your current videos that you're making to your old ones. And as long as they're improving, you're just getting one tiny % better at each video. Maybe you edit a little bit more, maybe you have a better intro, maybe you have a better hook, maybe you explain things more concisely, you know, whatever it is. Only compare your current self to your past self and your past videos. Don't compare yourself to other people. Next up, don't expect anything. Literally, don't expect anything. The less you expect from YouTube, the more you will succeed. Because if you expect your videos to get 100,000 views or whatever, and you constantly expect that, even if, you know, you've already had a viral video, and your video is doing well, and so you post another one exactly like that one, similar to it, but it doesn't do as well. Maybe it's better. It's even better than the other video. Maybe it's way better, and you expect it to do better because you put more effort into it. You put more time into it. And then it doesn't do good. Well, you're gonna be pretty depressed, and you're gonna be like, wow, my effort means nothing. Damn. Or you're gonna think something's wrong with you or whatever. So don't expect anything. If a video blows up, great. But don't expect that to happen again. Could have just been a 1 in a million opportunity, and just that one video randomly blew up because the algorithm just felt good that day. It just felt like blowing up your video out of nowhere. That's what happened to my AI video that got 2 million views. I had no control over that, and I could never replicate that success. So don't expect anything. Only focus on what you can control, which is uploading every day, or, you know, uploading as much as you can. And that brings me to my next point, which is base your enjoyment from uploading videos, not getting views, because uploading videos is something you can control. This is something you can control. Views is something that is completely out of your hands. Once you put your video into the algorithm, it could be the best video ever. It could have the best package ever. It could have the best title ever, best thumbnail, but you're not guaranteed to get views. Okay. So don't base your enjoyment from getting views. Base your enjoyment from uploading videos, getting better at your videos, improving at your editing, improving at your pacing, your storytelling, your packaging, titles, thumbnails. Base your enjoyment from improving at that, and being more consistent with your videos, whatever. Base your enjoyment from that, and then you will have a much better time than if you focus on views and money. Don't focus on the views and the money, because you can't control that. And so if you don't get views, if you don't get money, you're going to be upset. All right. That's all my advice for you guys. Genuinely good luck. I really wish you guys good luck. You're going to make it eventually if you keep trying. I believe in you. Bye-bye.